Hey guys, there have been rumors of an upcoming crossover between Birds of Prey with HARLEY QUINN and Fortnite, and I created my own version of the HARLEY QUINN skin. Maybe this is what it will look like. Let's create it together with clay and I will do some explanations on the design.
ClayClaim.
There are probably only 3 people on the whole earth who have not heard about that tweet. It was on Warner Brothers' Twitter page where Fortnite wrote a comment, "See you soon, Harley." And this was a huge hint for the next, probably the next Fortnite crossover with Birds of Prey with HARLEY QUINN. And I am a huge fan of the DC comics and I love the characters. And I thought it would be nice to do some speculations on how the skin could look like as a tiny part of the whole crossover. We are creating the HARLEY QUINN from the movie. It's not the classical design from the movies which you have probably seen. This is from Birds of Prey, which will come to theaters next week, I think. This is also a new clay color I am testing out right now. It's really bright and it's glowing in the dark. This is neon pink, yeah. And it's the perfect color to use for Harley's, what's it called? Shirt? It's not really well, I'm not sure. I'm uncomfortable right now. Let's talk about the skin for a minute. I thought it would be nice to create this skin from the version which you have seen in the trailers, with this golden jumpsuit and with a harvesting tool with a huge hammer. We will create that as well. Let's see how the creation will turn out. I also want to share some background information on HARLEY QUINN for those of you who want to see the movie, or for those of you who are not that familiar with the DC comics. Well, HARLEY QUINN first appeared in Batman, the animated series, in 1992. I looked that up, yeah. And then continued to appear in many comic books, movies and series of the DC universe. You know, probably the Suicide Squad or also the latest Joker. And in the DC comics, HARLEY QUINN is an accomplice and lover of the Joker. And she met him while working as an intern psychologist at Gotham City's Arkham Asylum. He was a patient there, as you probably know, and at the time, and well, both met there. Yeah, let's keep it this way. However, meeting the Joker was not where the dysfunction of HARLEY QUINN started in her life, because she came from a very abusive family, and there are some really sad stories I don't want to share right now. But in the end, she somehow managed to get a degree in psychology to understand her own broken home. This is her motivation. It's always nice to hear what the people, what drives them, or why they are doing going the path they are going. Yeah, maybe some information about what we are creating right now on the skin. Now that the jumpsuit is finished with gold, I want to do some painting after oven hardening. We just added some details, and this will be the hammer we are creating right now. This is the huge one. Well, I could have also gone with a bat, because HARLEY QUINN is commonly known with a bat, with a baseball bat. And this hammer was somehow quite characteristic for the trailer. If you have seen that Birds of Prey, if not, I highly recommend watching that, although it has a really dark atmosphere. But if you have seen the Joker movie, nothing will shock you, I guess. So this is how I created the hammer. How did a nice girl end up with the Joker? A really charismatic, but also manipulative guy. Well, let's put this into the oven. Freshly baked Harley Quinn. She helped him to escape from Arkham Asylum, and though it does seem kind of strange to me that she is a psychologist with multiple degrees, and she is also considered as an expert in her field, and then she falls in love with this crazy guy, with this sociopath with multiple personalities. But I guess that's how life turns out sometimes. And she is considered one of the best psychologists in Gotham. I'm really curious what all the other psychologists look like, to be honest. So this is the face. I told you that I am struggling with faces, with human faces a lot. But I think, well, you may judge, I think I did some improvements. Yeah, I hope so. Well, not right now. Give it a minute. Right now it doesn't really look like an improvement. But maybe you've just seen the working step where I created the nose and the forehead together out of one piece of clay. And I think this turned out pretty well and pretty realistic. This is the iris and this is the eyelids we are creating right now. Here we go. And I think the eyelids, the eyes, this is what a character or what makes a character really alive. So these are the eyebrows. For the hair color, I choose to go with this bright yellow. But as you have seen on many movie theater posters and images, there she has some really dark hair underneath. And I created it just with a very thin layer of brown. So, where was I? I wanted to mention some more background information on Harley Quinn. Well, now that they escaped, Joker and Harley Quinn both started doing a lot of terror over Gotham, and they started this abusive relationship, which the Joker treated her absolutely horrible. I really don't want to go into detail, but you can believe me, the Joker is not really boyfriend material, I guess. Her original name was HARLEY QUINN, which he changed to Harley Quinn, which is a reference to the Harlequin, written with a K, a character from the Renaissance, a comedian guy. I always thought it would be like a clown, which he not really is. He stands for the little devil, for those who are curious about this kind of stuff. So, we are adding some more details to the head. We are almost there. Freshly baked Harlequin and freshly baked hair, and I can't believe it. Just the painting! This was the part I was really excited about. Adding all these tiny lines, all these tiny details. There is a silver lining for her. Not everything that starts terrible has a terrible ending, and because the Harley Quinn we are building right now is part of the collaboration between Fortnite and the new movie Birds of Prey, which Harley Quinn has finally broken up with the Joker. So at least there are some good news on her side. She teams up with some new superheroes. I don't want to go into detail about this movie if some of you want to watch it, so I don't want to spoiler you. Let's talk about a bit about the new season in Fortnite, what's coming in Chapter 2, probably on February 20th. I'm really excited about that. We will get a new physics engine, which will be incredibly great. Oh, just gluing the hair. No more time to talk about Fortnite. Look at that! Oh, it looks so realistic. That's it! Harley Quinn! you agree with my design for Harley Quinn? I'm really curious what you think, if it looks authentic. Let me know right down in the comments. Have a great weekend and take care, guys. Bye. Is it pronounced Harlequin or Harlequin or Harlequin Queen? Harlequin. That would be amazing. The Harlequin. God bless Harlequin.